Absolutely fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic game. It was so good when it first came out. Back in '96. It's even better now, just because it stays true to the original. But it looks better, obviously. It plays better, obviously. You've got a couple extra new moves and stuff like that, which kind of differentiates it, kind of updates it. But again, it stays true to its like original Japanese RPG style, and it's absolutely fantastic. I enjoyed playing this game so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, because it was an absolute blast to play. I haven't played a traditional JRPG in a long time. I know we keep trying to get back to the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, but I mean those I kind of start or whatever, and then I don't know then I don't know what I want to do with it once I do start it. And so this actually was like something that was fresh and new, but also throwback at the same time, and it was an absolute blast to play it. If you've never played this game before, it is absolutely the time to jump in and get it now. I think it's only $60. I don't think it's a full 70. So you can't, even though it's like a complete remake. I don't want to say it's a complete remake. It's a remake. It's remastered with some new stuff. Excuse me, but for the most part, it's still pretty true to the original, and it's just refreshing, like you get a lot of, there's not a lot of games made like this anymore, you know what I mean? And I know you've got the Octopath games, which we should get into Octopath. I played probably halfway through Octopath 1. I didn't stream it or anything like that. I've just played it on my own. I do have Octopath 2, which I haven't even jumped into. I think my brother said we could actually play those. You could play 2 without playing 1, and you'd still be okay because they're 2 different games. But like, I mean, outside of the Octopath games, you don't really have any like traditional JRPGs, and even those, even the Octopath games, like they're the Bravely Default stuff. So it's like a Japanese RPG, but it's got some different elements to it. Like this is a traditional turn-based fighting game. And where you level up and you have like puzzles and stuff like that, and I don't know what else to say other than it was a blast from the past, but yet it still felt fresh, and is definitely worth playing. I pre-ordered it, so I paid full price for it. Well, actually I didn't pay full price because I got an employee discount or whatever, but I would have paid full price for it. Had I not got the employee discount. I think I encourage you, if you have a Nintendo Switch and you happen to be, a Nintendo nostalgia type, to go out and get this game. I wish I could compare it to, the Metroid Prime remastered, just to kind of see how that feels compared to this. But I haven't played that yet. So then again, I mean, when I heard this was coming out a couple of months ago or whatever, I knew right away that I was going to want to jump on this as soon as it came out. And we basically did. We started streaming, the day after it released. And I'm really glad we did, because, again, this was just fresh, and it's so weird to say that in 2023, because we have so much good stuff out there right now. Like you have Tears of the Kingdom, you've got Spider-Man 2, you've got Final Fantasy 16, you've got Hogwarts Legacy, Dead Space remake, Resident Evil 4 remake. God of War is about 1 year old now. Like there's just so much good stuff has come out this game. Baldur's Gate 3. There's so much good stuff that's come out. And for this to come out and be as fun to play, even though it was, like more of a throwback really than a new game, was a pleasant surprise in my opinion. A real pleasant surprise. And again, I highly encourage it. Give you two huge thumbs up. And now this gets, so let's compare this. This gets 2 huge thumbs up because I wasn't expecting it to be like a new game. Whereas like Spider-Man 2, I gave 1.75, really, 1 and 3/4. thumbs up, because they kind of touted that as like even though it was a sequel, like a new game, and really it wasn't a new game. It was just the same game with different bosses. But this one they went back and they restored a classic from the Super Nintendo era that held true to its original form, but it played it in a fresh new style. Even though it's a throwback. And I know I keep kind of repeating myself, but like I really don't know what else to say other than you should go out and play this game. For all I know it's not going to get nominated. I know it didn't get nominated for Game of the Year. It's probably not going to win any awards or anything. But it's just a fucking good game. It's just a fucking good game.